And then, yeah, and speed's expensive too. It's like 19,000, so.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their.
Oh, you're playing with the Bears? That's exactly what I did too.
Bears going up against Newton's.
I'm still here.
With that, let's get up to Bank of America Stadium in
I'm
Charlotte.
here. I'm just looking at my phone.
And Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Put Leonard Floyd at middle linebacker? Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that either. Or I wouldn't have thought about doing it either. Leonard Floyd, the outside linebacker for the Chicago Bears.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down following the run.
Huh. Interesting.
There's Newton now on 2nd down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And here's a look at the starting offense. And they'll look to avoid an early 3
I could just watch
on 3rd and 4.
Todd stream, since Todd streams everything.
Uh-huh.
I want to see what plays should be banned.
Here's Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with
I
3
know,
there,
what was it?
but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can
They
get
banned a
in the
play
entire
in
game,
what's-his-name's
then
league,
his pass defense is
Dynasties.
going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
A banned play in Dynasties League? Yeah. One of their wheels, yeah.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Awesome.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right?
Yeah, so
That's a
too.
very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
The reception good for 7. It's
Yeah, pretty
3rd
much.
down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. He's got
I mean,
size, the
Yes,
hands.
trades are still open.
speed. I mean, can flat out run.
And that's all
put the package
commission.
together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Nope. Just commission.
Five yards to gain here on 3rd down.
Yep, that's why you better know what you're fucking doing.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time.
And sometimes it is, but I mean, it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, so it kind of, the real time actually helps us.
Football, where receivers weren't running
I'm not trying to, I'm just saying.
One thing they did learn,
It's force of habit. I can't help myself. It's force of habit.
and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
You know, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
And what a rookie year by Jordan Howard. When you go from number 3 on the depth chart all the way to number 1 and finish with over 1,300 yards, that's what I call a big-time season.
Well, those 1,300 yards, second in the NFL, also set the Bears' rookie rushing record, so something for them to build around next year.
Without a doubt. So 2017, it starts in the running game with Jordan Howard in Chicago.
Eddie Royal is intended target. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And we get a peek at the offense and a peek at Alshon Jeffrey.
An absolute matchup nightmare for any defensive back. Size, speed, terrific hands.
Incomplete pass on
That
second down.
we talked about the cover two, how good it is in the red zone.
On third down, Cutler. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. Now the Bears' 6th-round pick in 2014, Pat O'Donnell on the punt. Back deep for the Panthers, Ted Ginn. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's second down. The starting 11 defensively for the Bears.
Pernell McPhee's a strong run-stuffing outside linebacker who's beginning to blossom as a pass rusher.
Stewart is the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because
I also really suck at offense, though.
All the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
Back to throw, Newton. And he knocks the ball
that's because I had it
falls incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And it's 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
I'm right here.
He gets this one away. Boy,
don't you worry. I'm just enjoying,
Trying to concentrate.
Yeah, concentrating.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Positive possibly to take from that.
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll have it just 5
That was fucked up.
Pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
Oh, God.
The Panthers now set to take over on offense. And still
Are you
no
serious?
points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the
That run play right there.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Ah, yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
To throw on second down is Newton. And he will take it across for a touchdown.
Yes, he's on Dan Levitot and the Stuttgart Show on ESPNU and ESPN2.
The Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
10 o'clock Eastern.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
His Stuttgart field name is John Reiner. John Reiner, as like in your Reiner. Yeah.
My clitoris?
Gano now
Yes.
following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Nope.
Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
No, not at all.
They're out there. We'll see.
I'm trying not to laugh there.
And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
When Shaq Thompson declared for the draft, I said he should be a running back in the NFL. He said no way, he'd rather hit people as a linebacker.
Now Cutler on the right side. This is Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
I couldn't hear you. That's...
And they'll let their fullback try and push the
Oh, nice. Nice run.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Kudos all the way around there. First, the play call to give him the ball. But how about the
No,
big
I'm back,
fella?
man.
He doesn't get it
I was
very
just
often,
waiting
but
for that
boy, did he
line.
take advantage
Just
of
waiting.
that opportunity. A big rumble.
Cutler gives it to Howard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game
that'll
is
never
going.
happen.
Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver
challenge the play for some odd reason.
And what we call sit down and present himself to the
I'm
quarterback.
just being honest. That's what happened.
It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Now Cutler looking to throw. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
When you execute a
I
drive
don't.
crossing route really well,
And the computer knows
give
that.
them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
It's really easy to fix, Todd. You literally just hit triangle. And it covers the flats automatically for you.
Out of the gun, it's Cutler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got
It means you need to cover the flats. You hit triangle and it covers the flats.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Your heart. They had everything they wanted.
Yeah, you need to control your cover 3.
In the end zone, a big
So you could either choose it to stay up and cover the purple routes, or if you hit triangle down on the R1 pad. Not audible, so it's just changing the coverage.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That's why people can't do the cross routes anymore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Play the sticks.
Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Is that a triangle L1 or what?
Once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the
That's
defense
good. I think that's actually how Parks...
they're in a groove right now.
No, it was my interception that gave it to Parks.
Hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that
Third
doesn't
long.
necessarily mean it was a bad play.
Well, I got
Sometimes
Parks
you
in a lot of
settle in, get your guys
long
a little bit of
passes.
contact, and get things moving.
And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I have to take
What
a
did you
second
have?
here and talk about Greg Olsen, the tight end for the Carolina Panthers. 3rd straight year over
Who's
1,000 yards in receptions. And guess what? That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. 3 straight years by a tight end.
That's really something. Now 31 years of age. They're going to need him next year to turn it around because a very disappointing season.
Oh, yeah. I saw that in the U.
Panthers, but he's a building block that they can go ahead and get back to form starting in 2017.
Defense showing blitz. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I think that one's on the U part
pickup,
2, isn't
and
it?
that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys,
Oh, you did?
we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
That comeback, though. Oh, well.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it.
Have you won the Super Bowl in any of your leagues
yet?
They
didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown? The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
My idea for strategy is you cover the guy that I think I would throw
Putting
to.
pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on
Unless
him,
you're,
that leads to an
I'm playing
incompletion,
Todd,
as we
then
just
it's
saw
just
there,
cover Greg
that's
Olsen.
winning football.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a 1st down. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out.
Man,
see if they can come
all
back
those
and put
fish
together a
tacos.
similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
All right, we've got a minute here, partner. How about the matchups in the NFC divisional round? Seattle at Atlanta, a rematch of a game they played earlier this year that many thought
You should use Matt Barkley instead of Cutler.
Ball game, and then go on to Green Bay, Dallas. There's not much history in that matchup, is there?
Yeah, that's the 8th time that they will be meeting in the playoffs. Cowboys won it earlier this year in Green Bay Week 6. Also, Falcons and Seahawks, that's a rematch of the 2013 divisional round.
I mean, I love those matchups. And remember, Dallas going to Green Bay earlier this year really heralded the fact that Dak Prescott had taken over the Cowboys team.
On 3rd down, Cutler. On the right side, this is Miller. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Cutler. It's caught. Eddie Royal. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down.
I'm not talking that play. You know that.
I don't know if
I concentrate.
agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that.
I was expecting it, so no biggie.
Right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On 1st down, it's Cutler. Eluding the pressure right. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Shift together here from the D-line. This is Howard on 2nd down. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. There he goes, right side. And he cuts left, and he's got an alley. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, 50 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. And on that
And he just
run,
stays up
maybe
there,
the
too.
defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level
I know
may
you
not
did.
have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
Broke a
Whoosh,
good
and
amount
off
of
he
tackles.
goes.
This will be fielded on the
Oh,
back
yeah.
line of the
He gave me the
end zone.
shoulder and said, fuck you.
And the Panthers coming out now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. That winds up pushing
Clear
him back
edits.
11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Which is why I always stream when I edit my players. Yep.
2nd down, sack by the defense. What type of
They shouldn't in connected
will they bring here
franchise.
on 3rd? We'll see. 3rd and long. It's Newton. Trying to lay one. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked
Some
off
kind of
by
bullshit.
Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at their own 40. Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
I'm planning to.
There was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, he'll probably win the FC South this year.
Things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop.
The question is that,
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. Completion left side to Miller. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
it's like really hard not to
target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Cutler. It's complete. It's Miller. John Fox displeased at how that turned out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out
That's
there.
what I said.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Stay on the attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
That's the guy he just traded for from the Texans.
Reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And
Because he wanted the first overall pick.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys
But
want to
he
come
could
over
just
and
cheat
put a hit on
again
him, do they?
and make another guy that good.
Stewart is the lone setback. They'll get the football here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a
I
first
could
set of
usually
downs.
I could beat players that are
This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking.
Well, that's the
Always talk about slot receivers.
I saw
They're
that.
usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
There's a lot. Cowboys, Dolphins.
Newton gonna throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Third and 11, 5 in the secondary now. Nickel look. Throwing on third down, Newton. Caught on the left side by Ginn. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting
Not
to rise.
recently, no.
I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
I think the thing what caused it to mess up was putting people on auto on the week of the draft. I think that's what would start it. Because I read a few things on Twitter and on seen streams. If you try to put people on auto the week of the draft, that's when that simulation started.
Now in the field goal unit for the Panthers.
Yeah. Because I remember hearing that you just asked people in the chat in PSG if they were going to be there or not so that we could put them on auto. And as soon as that happened, I think you were putting somebody on auto, and that's when it kicked you out because something started.
Just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Ooh, he missed that one bad.
Yeah.
You know, Todd, if you hold X when you see it's that bad, you can still call timeout. You can just hold X. When you see it's going to be that bad, then you can just retake it.
Completes it right side to White. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down. Bears.
All you have to do is hold X the second time.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying.
A lot of it has to do with the what's his name?
On 2nd down, here's Cutler. And he's got his
Texans guy.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive
I think he's the one
continues.
editing his players.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now Cutler, and the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Because I even looked at like the season stats and game stats, they don't have a lot of ridiculous stats, like cheesy stats and everything on there. They're not blowing out CPUs or running up the score, so it's not like they should have a crap ton of stats.
It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The tight end in motion right. Throwing again, it's Cutler. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah, in order to get Marvin Bobo up to 99 speed,
on this drive.
that would have been so expensive. 99 speed and 99 acceleration, that would have to be around like 100,000 XP.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight
just
ends,
for the speed.
especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cutler. Man open is
The Cowboys
Jeffrey. Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bears will extend their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Well, the
so this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got
Dolphins
like
guy traded me Mariota for freaking.
Apparently, we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show
Tyrod Matthew
got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready though for the third quarter. And
I know.
This will be a touchback as
That's
that sails over the end line.
I did take it, yes.
Offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
I do that.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
it is.
the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall
The other
game
thing is, Jalen Smith shouldn't have been edited if it's this far into the season.
That defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense, to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
The reception good for 7.
Right now.
It's third down. So third down, just 1 yard to go.
Oh, he's back at middle linebacker, and his stats look normal.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1 yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Looks normal, yeah.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one.
He got me.
Able to convert here on 4th and inches. Now, this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. This is like using up a big play for no reason at all.
He looks
your
wrong.
offense on the field and pick it up. And again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Howard receives it from
He does it like right at draft
time. Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations that
Yeah, but it's a very short history.
Game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Like progression history, it says there is no progress information available. Check back when the player earns XP or upgrade skills. No, that means that you can't do it because he's not your player.
Yes, Mac.
Put on 4th and 1. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Throwing here.
I wish Daddy Leagues would show it.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for...
Okay. Okay, take your time.
Yeah. Yeah, who's playing like some kind of
That's not me.
Morse code? Oh, that could be the baby monitor though too. It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
The first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run
would
up
be
and
a
tackle
99
him.
overall defensive end if you put him at a defensive end as a speed rusher.
Here. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Yeah, another good run
That would
there.
actually,
He's been
that's
such
a
a
real
big part
thing.
of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll come out in the
Yeah,
pistol.
fuck McDibs running back.
And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. They come out here in the I. Cutler will throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Does the league
nice
show it?
job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Cutler.
Mark McDib wants to trade me that running back.
Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Barth for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
You want to trade me your running back? I'll trade you a running back.
After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
I thought you said you had to get ready for the game.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams
They said you had to get ready for the
these are
game.
the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Down the
Trying
street.
to get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
It's the other side of town, down the street.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And all the way down to the 26.
Is everyone
Great
white?
play that time, Newton to Benjamin. And even 50 yards.
Mung? What's
Stewart
Mung?
is the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that
I love it. I
time,
love
and
when
that's
people
gonna
get
lead to a
so
third
salty.
down.
What do you mean? Where
With
am
the
I?
struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing
Native
up their play
American.
calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game.
Can't you
don't
tell
totally
my
abandon
fucking
it,
last
but just
name?
try and give it a little bit of help.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I don't know my
Kyle
last
Fuller.
name's Fast
And a
Buffalo
big
Horse.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fast
And now
Buffalo
the Bears
Horse.
coming out as they get ready. And they were able to punch it in the end
Yeah,
zone
should be our last
time.
name.
They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it?
Yep.
And which team...
Through an opening, and there he goes. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. Big run here in the fourth as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
So they're operating in the red
Yeah,
zone.
that was like ignorant.
They'll run it with Lasike, the fullback. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage. As they
He
try
had
to
a
bleed
campaign
it out.
sticker on his freaking new car. So he bought another
And
new
he's
car.
brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down.
What? You mean the bathroom law? Yeah, I'm not against it.
And ready for 3rd and 6.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Who cares if it's a female's bathroom?
That's true. I've taken shits
This is
in
Kadeem
bathroom.
Carey. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kadeem Carey taking it in from 11 yards
They have the
out,
better
and
toilet
the
paper.
Bears will extend their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
After the touchdown, Barth now
I
to
believe
kick
in
it
the
away.
shake.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory.
What are you wearing?
Remember the good part,
Yankees?
forget the bad.
I like that even better. When you
Well,
run
you
a screen
sound
pass
nice.
really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one.
Cam Newton all alone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Really?
Cam Newton with his second
Like a
touchdown
QB run for
of the
60 yards?
afternoon. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either. But
I love Overwatch. You're so good
right
sometimes.
defense,
Thank
guys
you.
dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson.
Is he?
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Oh,
on third down, Cutler. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is
I don't care.
Touchdown
just friendly.
Down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Bears will go for it. It's Cutler. And a quick throw here that's complete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Carolina getting set to take the field.
All right, I'm going to go join an Overwatch party. I'll talk to you guys later, and good luck with the Packers.
Together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Oh, man, Overwatch is so much
fun.
fun.
Concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about
It's a great game.
They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together.
I'll stream it.
But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
I'll start to stream.
To throw on second down is Newton. And that's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. The play clock's running down. Newton now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Now he's going to throw, and this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Onto the field now come the Bears. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. The guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Let's see what this offense can do. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 2nd and 10, it's Cutler again.
Oh, fine.
Completion left side to Miller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now it's Cutler. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the screen pass. 30 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete. Jeremy Langford, the one he was trying to get it to. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On second down, here's Cutler. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. On third down, this is Howard. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
On fourth down, Cutler goes off, and on comes the kicker, Connor Barth, for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Barth puts it through. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in? Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Newton on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On second down, here's Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Off play action. Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Don't know why I'm going for it. That's stupid.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation. 12 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Chicago first down. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you? And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Shreds the tackle. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jarrell Freeman able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
And I'll be busting on both Mike and Warren when they lose. See ya. Oh well.